all right. What's up, Internet? My name is Gray, like the color, and I own Retro Exchange here in sunny Peoria, Arizona, known on eBay, whatnot, and beyond as Rex for short. And today on Rex Knows What's Awesome, ugly Chewbacca toys. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone's favorite Wookiee from Kashyyyk, it's Chewbacca. Remember that old song in Kevin Smith's Clerks? Chewie, what a Wookiee! I love Chewbacca. I'm 6'4", and he's a gigantic dog. What's not to like? And so I collect ugly Chewbacca toys. There have been a plethora of Chewbacca merchandise since 1977, and it's pretty hard to make a giant 6-foot hairy person look cool in toy form, and they get it very, very wrong a lot. And the uglier, the better. Like, don't get me wrong, in the movies, Chewie looks incredible. Some of these figures and plushies are better than others, but some of them are downright disturbing, and I really, really like the ugly ones the most. So if I see a Chewbacca at a toy store or a toy show, I can't help myself. I gotta own it. So let's just talk about Chewbacca, right? Chewbacca as a character is awesome. He's a Wookiee. He's Han Solo's co-pilot. We saw how they met in the Solo Star Wars movie. Wookiees in the Star Wars canon were enslaved by the Empire as forced labor. They're big, they're strong. I think they're like construction workers or something. Disney may have thrown that out, I'm not sure. But in the old school canon that I grew up with, we always thought of Wookiees as having built the Empire as forced labor, and at some point in Han Solo's past, he met Chewbacca and freed him, and therefore Chewbacca has a life debt. He owes Han his life, right? And I just think that's incredible. George Lucas modeled Chewbacca after his childhood dog, Indiana, also the namesake of Indiana Jones. He talks about that in several of the interviews and stuff. So Chewbacca is actually just a giant 6-foot dog, and I find that incredible, right? Man's best friend. It gives Han and Chewie this really cool, like, cowboy with his dog vibe that I really like and have always liked since I was a kid in the 80s growing up with all this. Peter Mayhew played Chewbacca in the original 3 films and the Christmas special. We'll get to that in a second. I had the luxury of meeting Mr. Mayhew in person. We had Arizona Star Wars Con 97 here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I wasn't quite a full-fledged dealer yet. I had like a summer job with a toy store called Pop Culture Classics here in Arizona, and I helped him set up his table. A good friend of mine did all the art for the show, so I got to be there before open and run around behind the scenes. I got to meet all the actors, and there was a lot of them. David Prowse was there, Warwick Davis was there, Jeremy Bulloch was there, and Peter Mayhew, Kenny Baker, Anthony Daniels. I got to meet all of them. And I'm a big man, okay? I'm 6'4". I'm not small. I'm as wide as a refrigerator. I'm used to being bigger than most people. But when I met Peter Mayhew, I've never shaken a hand that wrapped around mine. It was pretty incredible to shake his hand. I'm very glad to have met him. He was a large human being, bigger than I was. And Chewbacca's just always had a special place in my heart because of that. You know, just this big lungering thing I kind of identify with, I guess. I like the man and his dog thing, and more than anything, I like the ugly toys. My collection has everything from vintage 1970s Halloween masks that they tried to just glue hair to rubber. Didn't work, it's hideous. I have knockoff Mexico, what is this, like plaster or something, or maybe it's made out of fish bones. We go to Rocky Point a lot, and they have all these incredible artistic statues. They boil down fish bones and carve them into statues. I buy a lot of them actually and bring them here to the store of aliens, Pennywise, Chucky, Chewbacca, right? We have 70s toys, 80s action figures, Power of the Force. You got Buff Chewie. We got remote control, electronic talking Chewies, game Chewies, Funko Pop Chewies, knockoff 90s Galaxy Empire Chewies. And like I said before, the uglier the better. I love ugly Chewbacca toys. Chewbacca as a character is awesome. Ugly Chewbacca toys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thank you, congratulations, and enjoy.